thought I would show you what our evening meals were for the week. If you've watched my food preparation video, you'll know that we did enough food for a month, so I thought I'd show you each meal as it was made. So this is chicken, bacon and vegetable pasta. All the ingredients were pre-chopped, so all I had to do was throw them in the pan and cook some pasta. And then onto the chicken and veg I put a carton of passata and some herbs and tomato paste, and that was all that I needed to do. So I've put the chicken, bacon and veg on wholemeal pasta this time. That's just what we had in, and there's a few other pieces of pasta in there, if you can see, a bit of white pasta there just because we had a little bit left over. And so we've got in, that's mine and my husband's. My little boy's already eaten his because he was starving, and I have enough, we both have enough for lunch tomorrow. Now if you were to leave this as it was, this is completely Slimming World friendly and zero sins for the whole meal. So it is quite a big meal, but it is zero sins, and it's got plenty of vegetables in there, so it covers having plenty of veg with your meal and not just carbs. But we don't strictly keep just Slimming World at the moment. We've both lost a lot of weight, and we're happy to try and maintain. And we do have some Slimming World meals, but we're not against putting cheese and things like that on our meals. So I probably will sprinkle a little bit of Parmesan on my meal this evening. But like I say, if you left it as it was, that would be completely Slimming World friendly. So this is tonight's meal. So this is day 2, and tonight's dinner is beef stew, and this was all prepped at the weekend and was put in the fridge because the meat was still within the use by date. And then this morning the slow cooker was put on, so we put it all in the slow cooker last night, and this morning I just had to take the slow cooker pot out of the fridge and put it on a low heat while I was out for the day. And so there was no prep, just straight from the slow cooker into my bowl. So that's what we'll be eating tonight, and we've got plenty left over for lunch as well tomorrow. So this is day 3, and tonight's meal is a shepherd's pie, which was homemade. So this was made at the weekend and has been in the freezer. It's just in a metal tray so that can go in the bin after it's been used. We also have the gravy which the shepherd's pie was cooked in, so that was frozen as well, and that's just defrosted. So the shepherd's pie is now going to go in the oven, and the gravy will just need heating up at the last moment. I will show you what it looks like once it's come out of the oven and it's been dished up. So here's tonight's dinner: shepherd's pie with peas, we've got gravy, and there was some bread there as well. And we also have enough for lunch tomorrow too, like most days. This week we always make enough for lunch the next day, so we don't have to think about that meal. Hi guys, this is day 4, and tonight's dinner is cooked chicken. Now this is a Slimming World recipe. I will link the recipe below. In this bag is all the ingredients: the chicken, the passata, the not mushrooms, peppers, onions, but I will link the recipe below. So everything's in there apart from the chicken stock, and we've actually got Pepsi, but the can of Coke. Pepsi, Coke, it doesn't really matter which you use. You can also use Fanta. I haven't used that yet, but I've heard that it's really good. So basically I'm going to put this into a pan to cook, and then I've got the liquid. I won't necessarily add all the liquid, I will just monitor to see how much liquid is needed, and I'll obviously put in the can of Pepsi as well. And so that's all done. I don't have to do any preparation, it's going to go straight into the pan and cook. So I will show you what it looks like afterwards. So this is what it looks like now. I've served it with pasta. I've got a mix of wholemeal and white pasta just because I had some wholemeal pasta left over and I wanted to use it up. You could serve this with mashed potato or boiled potatoes or rice. It works just as well, but I've just done it with pasta tonight for ease. So I'm looking forward to eating this. Today is day 5. Tonight was meant to be frozen pizza, but we had leftover beef stew, so I've heated that up and made some dumplings to go with it. So we're going to have that so that the pizzas can stay in the freezer, and we'll have them at another time. So we already know this is nice, so I'm looking forward to it again. This is day 6, and tonight we have spaghetti bolognese This was pre-cooked and frozen, obviously not the pasta, just the bolognese. So we just cooked up the pasta tonight and it heated up the bolognese. So that's what we're having tonight. This is again 7 World friendly. I've made my own sauce with passata, chopped tomatoes and tomato paste, and put herbs in, and obviously vegetables as well, as you can see. If you add cheese, obviously you need to sin that or use your healthy option for that. It's a good, healthy, filling 7 World friendly meal. This is day 7 of our weekly meals. Tonight we have Mexican chicken wraps, and they were pre-made and wrapped in foil, so all we had to do is pop them into the oven to heat up. And we have some southern fried wedges to go with it. They were just frozen wedges from Morrison's, and I have some sour cream and guacamole dip to go with it. That's all our evening meals for this week. If you'd like to see my batch cooking video, please see the link in the description below. And if you'd like to see week 2 of our menu, please give this a thumbs up and I can prepare a video for that too. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!